Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Sag, today we're going to look into your energy, not your energy, your person's energy, my apologies. We're going to see how they're currently viewing this relationship with you, how they feel about it, and what actions they plan on taking your direction and are moving forward. So, with all that being said, Sag, let's get started. How does this person currently view the relationship with Sagittarius? So, we have the Ace of Swords to the Six of Cups. Okay, in regards to how they're currently viewing this relationship with you, Sagittarius, it looks like they want to talk. Okay, it looks like they want to talk. How does this person currently feel about this relationship with Sagittarius? Okay, yeah, this person feels like you guys need to have a real conversation. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this person feels like y'all need to have a real conversation about what? I don't know. We're about to find out, though. What actions? Ooh. The Magician in the reverse. Okay, it's about to get interesting. It's about to get interesting. For whatever reason, this person feels like you're either gaslighting them or manipulating them. Okay, Sag. Let's see what this person wants to talk to you about. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords. Oh, okay. We have the Devil. You got the Devil. We have the Star, and then we also have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. In regards to what this person wants to talk to you about, there's an energy of them essentially feeling like something's just not right. And it looks like they're trying to get down to the bottom of why they think or feel or believe that something's just not right. I do want to look at the Devil a little bit more, but I am definitely getting this person's really hoping that, you will be honest with them, when it comes down to, them essentially feeling the way that they've essentially been feeling, as far as them feeling like something's just not right. Let's look at the Devil. Tell me more about the Devil. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune. We also have the Four of Swords to the Queen of Cups. Well, something's leading this person to think and believe something's just not right. But to be honest, I just kind of see you making this person think, believe, and feel like everything's perfectly fine. It's like I'm getting fighting fire with fire, which is kind of making me feel like, which is interesting because Aquarius actually got a similar message, but on my main channel called Milagros Tarot. But this to me just kind of feels like two people playing games with each other. But in all fairness, Sagittarius, it kind of looks like they started it first and you're just finishing it. You know what I mean? It kind of looks like this person has been, gaslighting you and manipulating you. And it kind of looks like you're just turning around and returning the favor. Now, the fact that this person has manipulated you and gaslighted you many times in the past, I feel like you've kind of reached that point with them where you feel like they don't necessarily deserve your honesty, nor do they deserve this treatment that they've basically been getting from you. So it just kind of looks like you're harnessing like a very, I guess rebellious energy is like the best way that I could put it, Sagittarius. You're harnessing a very rebellious energy. It's like you don't feel like they deserve your honesty, whatsoever, especially because they haven't necessarily been giving, you that in return. So I don't know. I just kind of see you making this person think that they're going crazy, but they're not going crazy. But because they've made you think that you were going crazy many times, you kind of feel like it's only right that you return the favor. But I do feel like you're not being honest and or truthful with this person, and they can definitely sense it and they could definitely feel it. I feel like there's been many times where you wanted them to be honest with you, but instead of them being honest with you, they would just sit there and be like, oh, no, you're crazy. You're overthinking things. But it just kind of looks like you're deciding to, reciprocate that same old energy back to them in return. Now, I do feel like this person could be specifically asking you if you're dating someone else, if you're seeing someone else, if you're being faithful, to them or not. I am definitely getting that. And I just kind of see you like, what? What are you talking about? Oh my God, you're going crazy. You're going crazy. You're going crazy. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's look at the Eight of Wands. Okay. We have the Chariot. We have, yeah, this person strongly believes that you're seeing someone else or messing with someone else. In other words, this person feels like you're being unfaithful to them, and they just want you to admit it. They just want you to admit it, and they just want you to tell them the truth. It's like they want to hear all of this come out of your mouth, but I just keep getting the same old energy of you like gaslighting them as well as manipulating them. Now, I'm not saying that you are, you know what I mean, dealing with someone else. Personally, I'm not really getting that you are. I don't know what's causing this person to suspect and think that you are, but something's causing this person to suspect slash think that you're dealing with somebody else, that you're seeing somebody else on the side. I'm not entirely sure what's leading them to think or believe that, but are you actually seeing somebody else on the side or whatever the case may be? I'm personally not getting that. So that's the confusing part as to why they even think this to begin with. I don't know if you're manipulating this person into thinking there is somebody else, or what the case may be. Because keep in mind, we have you gaslighting them after all this time of them gaslighting you. So I don't know if you're gaslighting them into thinking, that there is someone else. And the moment they start thinking that there is, you start looking at them like, oh my God, you're crazy. And I'm not doing this behind your back. I'm not doing that behind your back. It's like you're making this person go crazy, but you feel just in what you're doing. That's my thing. You feel just in what you're doing. You feel like what you're doing to this person is perfectly okay because they've done it to you. Tell me more about the Magician in the reverse. Oh yeah, this person, this person feels like you're lying to them. They feel like you're lying to them. They feel like you're gaslighting them. They feel like you're manipulating them. They feel like you're just trying to, make them think, believe, and feel like they're going crazy. Like I said, this person truly does think that you are being deceptive, and they just want you to tell them straight up, that you are being deceptive. But that's my thing, is that I don't see you telling this person that, you are being deceptive, or anything like that. It just kind of looks like you're trying to like paint this picture that they are crazy, for even thinking that about you. Now, here's my thing. We do, like I said, we are seeing a lot of manipulation going on here on your part. It kind of looks like there's been, a lot of manipulation on their part. There's a possibility that you could be causing this person to think and believe that there is someone else when in actuality there isn't. And you could be doing all this on purpose. That would make a little bit more logical sense to me anyways, in reference to what I'm seeing here, because I'm not seeing that you are being deceptive. I just kind of think that they strongly do think that you are. And I feel like you've done something on your behalf to lead them to even think this to begin with. I don't feel like this person woke up one day and thought to themselves, Sag is being deceptive towards me. No, I think that something led them to think and believe this. And because something led them to think and believe this is why they're confronting you. But you're just making it seem like, oh no, you're crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. You need help. But that's my thing. It's like, you know what you're doing, right? Which is trying to make this person go crazy like they made you go crazy. Which is trying, to get this person to feel like they're losing their mind just like they made you feel like you were losing your mind. You're just reciprocating that same old energy that they've been giving you, and it just kind of looks like they can't handle it, and it just kind of looks like they don't like it. And I think that that's something that you're going to witness very, very soon, is how much they don't like you manipulating them or gaslighting them or making them think that they're crazy and stuff like that. But it kind of looks like they didn't necessarily mind when they were doing it to you, so therefore you don't mind that you're doing it to them. And that's the thing, right? Is that it looks like they don't really have any sort of concrete evidence to say, yes, I know for sure you are. They don't really have any sort of concrete evidence whatsoever. But even though they don't have any sort of concrete evidence, they still think that you are being deceptive in some way, shape, or form. And this is what's driving them insane, is that you refuse to tell them the truth. And then they on top of that, don't really have the hard core proof to back up what they think is going on. So then there's that too. So yeah, that's what I have, Sag. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.